I wonder on that Veterans Affairs board that you spoke with, how many actually served that sit?
More didn't than did.
It's a discussion we've had about the mental health. A therapist may be trained to be able to speak to someone, but if they have not spent time in combat, they're not going to understand what the person who spent time in combat.
To emphasize what you just said is, so yesterday I had what's called a CMP exam.
Okay.
And it was for a mental evaluation.
Okay.
And the therapist I go to see, wasn't for the VA, somebody who's contracted. And I go see him and he's like, so what was socialization like for you? You know, once you got through basic training and you did all your training and you go to work and, you know, and all that camaraderie. And I'm like, well, you have all that. He's like, so, you know, how was that socialization? How were you out in the community? I said, you didn't talk to anybody. And he was like, what do you mean? I said, you didn't talk to anybody. You didn't socialize with anybody outside your immediate unit. You know, and to explain to him, I said, you talked about things so little. When my wife and I got married, and next year's 40 years for us.
Congratulations.
And when we got married, she knew I was an Air Force cop.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't know really what I did. Mm-hmm. She didn't know where I went. Mm-hmm. She didn't always know when I was coming home. Mm-hmm. And she knew when I got home, there would be no conversation.